Recording and returning.
Hi, Mindy. How you doing? Holy, yeah, the streets of Allentown, Pennsylvania, you're getting a good ride right now. Holy crap. I'm good, Mindy. A long time no see. I didn't do a YouTube live on Saturday night. It was all heckle. Wow, look at this. I can't even pull over tonight. All the parking spots are full. Wow. Tuesday night, it's busier than a Saturday night here in downtown Allentown. What the heck?
The red one.
Hold on, guys. Missing all your messages because I'm driving. How you been, Bill? Hey, Jay Lubes, what's going on? Opening night at Iron Pigs. Oh, is it? Okay, 2 scopes in 1 day. Are you feeling okay, Bill? Just checking in. Rob Hill, the earlier fire, I jumped out. I opened up the back door and I had no camera bag. It was in my other car. I never transferred it. So I said, well, how am I going to do a YouTube video on this fire? I'll just go live. And as soon as I was done, it's up on YouTube. And you know what? I didn't have to do no editing, and I kind of like that. And some people said, hey, go live at more fires on YouTube. You know, time consuming. It's very time consuming, but to save time, if I go live on YouTube at a fire, I wouldn't have to edit. I just went back to the office and updated the description and added more of a title and picked out a new thumbnail picture, and we're good. It was easy as 1, 2, 3. So yeah, work keeps getting in the way, Mindy. I'm sure it does. Let me just scroll backwards. Yeah, Mindy. Okay. No, don't take me wrong. It's all good. No. That's why. And I said I was out and about, and you know, I went to 2 Dunkin' Donuts in my travels here. I went shopping, and then 2 Dunkin' Donuts were closed. It's like 7:30. I can't get a Dunkin'. I was gonna get an iced coffee. because I didn't bring anything with me, when I went out to shop, and I didn't expect to go live. But when I do a live stream, I like to have a drink with me just in case my mouth dries up or I start choking to death. Spit goes down the wrong pipe, and here I don't have anything. I pulled up to the last window I pulled up to. It's like I placed my order, and the girl goes, "Sir, we're closed." I was like, "Well, all the fucking lights are on." I didn't say that to her, but that's what I thought. I said, "Well," so I backed out, and there was people coming up behind me, and I turned around and told them that it's closed. Why? I don't know. Hello from Buffalo, Debbie. What's going on? So yeah, that's the I can't find a Dunkin' Donuts anymore. Everything's closing early, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I don't know why. I put the camera in a different position to see if I can maybe see the comments better. I put it to my left at the A post instead of being in the middle. That way I don't have to lean over there and get my rib cage all discombobulated from leaning to my right. I'm trying to lean to the left and stretch the muscles back to the left maybe. I don't know. We shall see. I'm doing rounds by your job. Yes, I am, Nina. West Coastville is open. I don't want to drive all the way out there. The one up near my house is probably open, but I wasn't up that way. So I thought, well, do I want to drive all the way up to Whitehall? I don't know. I just want to drive, I figured in my travels I'll just drive around here a little bit since I didn't do a Saturday night show, and then I'll get back home. Hello, Carolina fan. Oh, you're Mindy's boyfriend. If you need a coffee, let me know. Why? Can you open up Tim Hortons? I don't think you can. Tim Hortons says their hours are 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I think, what is it, 8 to 2 or 6 to 2? I think 8 to 2 sounds more like it.
His neighbor threatened to call her children because they had a fire pit going at 1289 Echo Drive.
Oh boy. 13. We're gonna threaten kids because they have a fire pit going?
Available headquarters.
Closet coffee. What is closet coffee? Closet coffee? I don't understand what the hell that is. Is it like instant coffee where you just add water or something? I'm confused. We are cruising the streets of downtown Allentown to show everybody, like a travel channel. You can come in here and you can see downtown Allentown. There's not a whole lot going on. One main street of buildings and businesses, and then the rest are all residential. It's black, maybe. I don't want black. This guy's getting on my freaking nerves. How do you drive this piece of shit car? I don't understand. Ooh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to go over here. How's that? The roads are so bad. Oh, Mindy and Carolina. Nina said she has coffee in her closet. Oh, God. Is it gay? No pun intended. Oh, man. Coffee didn't come out of the closet yet. Sorry if you didn't think that joke was funny, but I had to say it. I think right now I'd be getting better numbers on Heckle, actually. YouTube, everybody must be sleeping or eating dinner or something, because or they're not just used to me being on it on a Tuesday night. So, because we only have 17 people in here, we would be in the 20s on Heckle. So I might just switch over to Heckle. Well, see, I like to surprise them, man. I want to, you know, it's nice to go do things, you know, out of the norm. You got to change it up a bit. Hey, Debbie. I think the red light stuck. This is a pretty long red light. I don't know what's wrong.
1643 Main Street, cross streets are 17. Communications ops on 2003. Operating ops on EMS 49 ALS, 1643 Main Street, 2003.
Oh, are we serious?
Essentially, message to the Rome Hotel, United States Congress, room number 48, cross streets of Birmingham Airport Road. ALS Beauty Problem. Right, two. So, right, two.
I see you looking. What's news tonight? What's new tonight? Is that what it said? What's something new? Nothing new.
Fire 20, MS 20, commercial fire alarm, Watson Hall, 750 High Street. Communications back 3206.
Bandana. You got your ears on?
1201 North 24th Street for a criminal mischief complaint. Caller is requesting to speak to an officer reference a neighbor that is damaging his property. 1201 North 24th Street.
It's not Saturday night. Now, no kidding. It's Tuesday night. Ladies and gentlemen. I was out and about. I had to run out and pick up some stuff.
Allentown 19 Congress, CBUS back to Dallas Meeting Pump.
Man, that guy's got to get the shit out of his mouth and the fucking microphone out of his asshole. All right, put it back up to his mouth. And fucking talk slow. I mean, everything's mumbled, jumbled together. Sounds like he's eating a big fucking Mac. All right? The hell is that? Somebody's got to train him over again. If you're not paying attention, you didn't hear a word that guy said. You heard just a bunch of words all blended together like he was blending a smoothie, all right? That's what it sounded like. Just saying, Lehigh County, tell the guy to get the shit out of his mouth and the microphone out of his throat and fucking bring it back down, all right? Tell him to slow down. Well, what are we, at a race? People are freaking morons, man. Just do your fucking job. Good thing I'm not the boss. I would have fired him already. I don't even know who it is. Could be a friend of mine. Maybe he got something else in the mouth. I have no idea. I probably know the guy. Nina, 99 Luft Balloons. What are those? Remember that song, 1984? It says Nina, 99 Luft Balloons.
0B3 Route 100, pursuit of Worley Corner Road and Route 309. BLS 6 person, station 67, Heidelberg Township.
See, she's nice and calm. She's in no race. She's not in a hurry. All right? It's nice that way. Relax. Relax. It's not like a thunderstorm sitting and you have 50 calls backed up. All right? Chill out. Your shift doesn't go any faster by talking faster. You just got to live with it. Deep breaths, people. Deep breaths. That's all. You were only 4 years old, Nina? Really? Wow. Now you're all grown up. Look at you. 4 years old. Remember those days? 4 years old. Wow. Holy moly. I was in high school. I was in high school. Learning nothing. Oh, Carolina, where did you go? Mindy misses you. Mindy wants you, Carolina. Oh, what the hell did I...
BLS heading 336 South number 10, Department 1.
Oh my God, this road is the worst road I've been on yet.
You can go ahead and send it to 1.
What the hell did they do, people? Oh my God. This is too much. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Don't come to Allentown, please. Oh my God. Oh, I can't do this. I'm in no mood.
33 Fire Police, Lower Benton Township, the Smith Lane Railroad crossing, traffic control, 2011.
I'm in no mood for bad roads in the city of Allentown right now. Seriously, this is terrible, Mindy.
Caller stated she's having an allergic reaction. She was spraying rubbing alcohol for bugs, and now her chest is swollen. Her face is swollen. She's dizzy. She is unable to unlock her door. 534 3rd Street at Tennesuckle Highway, apartment 201.
Uh-oh. Why was she spraying rubbing alcohol on bugs? Is that a treatment for bugs? rubbing alcohol. Now she's having a bad allergic reaction.
Dispatch, but she's unable to unlock the door, so we need you to go over.
Uh-oh. Don't spray rubbing alcohol. Why isn't she able to open the door? I don't understand.
PSD is requesting fire police be dispatched because their troopers are all tied up. They did advise the repair ticket was in with Norfolk Southern, but they do not have an ETA.
Requesting you, John Clouser, returning your call.
I'm not going up that road because it looks like Pothole City. So we're going to turn here and then we're going to go out into Whitehall. Because this is a shit fest right now.
Yeah, they
4304, 2013.
102, standby station, 2013.
Oh my God, I can't do this. Holy, this is the worst streets I've ever seen. And it's in this section of the city, the ward. They're repairing things and they're not filling the holes right. And again, there's, you know, in the bidding process to do work, isn't there a standard to redo the street the way or get it as close as possible? Every hole that they patched is like 1.5 to 2 inches below the street surface. I don't get that. I don't know why the city allows that. Fill the goddamn holes up after you fix the pipes underneath. I don't know. Maybe they weren't taught that in college. Look, it's starting to rain, 8:14. They wanted rain at 9 o'clock. It's already coming in. There goes a cat. I almost killed a cat. I ran over a cat. I just missed it. So I'm gonna head back because it's gonna start raining now. Yeah, that's a jabroni with his, look at these lights that he has on his car. It's like he's off-roading. Is it really necessary? Look how bright those lights are. People don't know how to slow down. Carolina, you're back. Mindy was looking for you. She was very, very concerned. She wanted to know where you were. She said she was getting tingly all over because she just sprayed Bath and Body Works bug spray all over her body. Mindy, are you in here? Carolina's back. And it's starting to rain here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Ew, what? Allentown what? I didn't see that. Allentown roads suck. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I just showed you. I think I'm going to change the title. Allentown streets suck. Because my whole broadcast was nothing but hitting holes in the roads. I don't understand what was going on. Why so bad? You know, all the money everybody pays in taxes, all we expect is smooth roads and, you know, some services for our money. We're not asking for a whole lot, just the basics. This is the basics. Infrastructure. That's what we see with our tax money. We don't see all the behind the scenes shit. We want to know when we drive our roads, they're like glass. We want to know that, you know, we have a good police department, ambulances and fire trucks and, you know, infrastructure. Things we use on a daily basis in a city. That's all the people want for their money, all right? And they're not providing any of it. They're not everything is inadequate. The police department, the fire department, there's not enough ambulances. Everything is, we're paying huge amounts of taxes and we're getting nothing for our services. And nothing in return. You know, all our basic services are underfunded. And you can only get so much tax money out of it. That's ridiculous, people. I don't know. I'm afraid to make a right turn on red because I don't know when this... I guess I can go, right? Fuck. I have no idea. Oh, what are you going to do? Huh? The poor people of Allentown, man, they pay all them taxes, you know, and the roads completely suck. They're jabronis. You know, when I see, you know, stuff like this, it shows that somebody is corrupt. The money is going to the wrong place. Huh? Where's the money going? To the people in the administration, in the offices? Where's all the money going? If everything sucks, something is completely wrong. I don't know. I would say there's a leak. There's a leak, and they're spending money on themselves, high up in a city hall somewhere, and not on its people. Question it.
Come on, Engine 13. Engine 13.
Is there too many people working in the offices? You know, can we get rid of some of them people? Yeah, something. Paying to the consultants. Something's not right. That's like my town, Whitehall. Let's talk about Whitehall. We pay all these taxes, the highest business privilege tax allowed by the state of Pennsylvania, the highest business privilege license fee around, all right? Real estate taxes through the roof, right? We have a subpar police department. And when I mean that, I mean the men are okay, we just don't have enough of them. The fire department, they spend the money in all the wrong places. They spend millions and millions of dollars on equipment, but they have no firemen. All right, the ambulance is.
3 respond to YMCA 425 South 15th Street at the warming shelter. Also Ward Street, Elm Street, a BLS sick person.
The ambulance service. I may need them one day, so I'm not going to badmouth them, but Whitehall needs their own services. Paramedics. Whitehall needs their own paramedics. People that know the town. A lot of times we're left with no ambulances here. Man, it's gotten a little bit better, but it's a long way to go. Long way to go. I gotta see if this person's following me. And they are not. The roads, they're trying to keep up. They're trying to keep up. But, you know, for the basic services that I may need someday, you know, they need more cops. For the second largest municipality in the county, we have a few cops on staff per shift. I think it could be managed better. I think the management sucks. How's that? I'll say it right now. Management sucks in the police department. It's too top heavy in the offices and not enough guys on the street. It's like a buddy system. They promote who their buddies are so they can hang out in the offices all day and do shit while you know 4 or 5 cops run their ass off in taking calls all day. It's not fair to the cops. It's not fair to the beat cops, you know what I mean? Fire department, well, that's another story. Got great equipment, don't get me wrong, great equipment, but no men to run them. But anyway.
52 DLS for knee team. 252 Shank Avenue, Cross Street, Kurt Drive, Fairview Avenue, Upper National Township.
Knee pain. I wish I had money to buy this mall and redo it. I have great vision for this mall. And, you know, for people who own these places, I don't think they know anything about real estate. Because, you know, they have a huge piece of property here and they're doing absolutely nothing with it. It's like, what are they doing with their money? There must be some type of secret out there to buy something and own. I'd be embarrassed to say I own this mall. Number one, they completely destroyed it when they redid it back in the 90s. They completely hacksawed it and just had no idea what they were doing when they did it. Very, very bad. Whoever, I mean, here goes people with money and bought the mall and they have no idea what they're doing. It's just a place to park their money. I mean, they knew Sears was going to go out. All this right here, what you're looking at, this here, this building over here, which was a restaurant, sticks out like a sore thumb. Soon as they closed last year, soon as they closed during COVID, I would have had a wrecking ball. I would have had bulldozers in here and got rid of that, and that would have been a flat parking lot by now. I would have redeveloped the Sears Auto Center into a real nice little, you know, I probably would have put up some type of nice restaurant as an end cap and a couple inline stores. And then the mall, the Sears right here would have been completely torn down. And I would have put like a downtown, nice little shops, you know. And then on the outskirts here, maybe some, like a food truck court. There's a lot of room in the back of the mall, you know, once you rip this down, and I have this vision and it would be so cool. I don't know how you can buy something and just let it rot. All the money this property costs, and they're just leaving it sit here. It's amazing. Scott, what's wrong with your thing going around in circles? No, I would never rent to Amazon. They can go pound sand. But this has to get all ripped down. They say by the end of the year, they're going to have a nice plan to redo the whole mall. But you know what? What takes so long? It's been like this for a year or longer. How much does it take to get some bulldozers and rip down this restaurant to the right over here that is just a sore thumb, should have been ripped down right when they redid the whole mall? Relocate that place somewhere else. You know what I mean? This is like, it sticks out in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't belong. Nah, what are you gonna do? This is, you know, and you'll understand. You're not from around here. You know, this was part of the mall. This used to be in the mall, but when they ripped the mall down, they left this store sit here. And look at it, it sticks out. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Rip it down, take it down. It's gonna come down anyway. They have space available. Why would you keep this up here? It needs to come down. All right, but I'm going to show you how it's in the middle of nowhere. So here, we're going to drive right around this mall. All right, this used to be an indoor mall, and then they ripped half of it out and made it an outdoor strip mall. You know, there's nothing in here. This looks vacant, straight ahead. Vacant over here, right? Done. Piece of shit. Big buildings, nothing in here. Bye-bye baby. I don't know how long bye-bye baby's going to last. What is this junk, right? Shoe Carnival. And then here's the entrance to the mall, which is like 4 stores. They say they're going to redo that. But why do you want to walk in there when there's like 4 stores? There might be there's like 6 stores and maybe 3 open, right? So there's nothing going on in there. And then there's Kohl's up there. Kohl's is already closed. They must close at 8 o'clock. Sundance Vacations. Oh, so massage parlor, but they don't give hand jobs. Look at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's 8:30 and nothing is open here. It's completely closed. Why are we closing so early, all these stores? All right. And then you come up here, there's Sears. This used to be the interior of the mall that I'm on. This is the walkway of the mall. And then they tore it down. But here's the restaurant to the left. Why is it here? You tell me. Look, look, look. This is the back of the dirty restaurant. Right in the middle of a parking lot. It makes no sense why it's even here. This used to be the mall right here. This all was the interior mall, what I'm driving through. So when they smashed it down and thought they were going to do good, they completely botched the mall. This was the first big regional mall built in 1966. All right, it had its 30-year good run, but they could have had a better vision for it when they went to rip it down. I just think it's wrong when people spend money on real estate and they have no clue what they're doing in real estate. And just because you bought a big mall doesn't mean you know shit about it. You know what I mean? But as a, you know, I love retail. I love retailing, and this is not a retail friendly. It's just stupid. Stupid. Take all this down. We don't need it anymore. Build new. Build new, they will come, right? But start building it. There's the auto center, largest auto center in eastern Pennsylvania here. It's the Sears here. It was huge back in its heyday. Rip it down or do it. I don't know. Save it. They need to rip it down, get all the, the floors shot. Rip it down, start new. Here, Kohl's. Oh, yeah, Kohl's must be closed too. So then here's the backside. This is Sears, the backside. Then hidden in the back of the mall is Kohl's. Look at Kohl's plus Sephora. And they got all this parking lot to do whatever they want. I say rip Sears down and rebuild in like an oval shape. A nice, like you can drive up and park right in front of the store. Like a downtown, like a quaint downtown, put nice street lamps up and put little stores that people can afford to open, not big, for the last 15 to 20 years, people with money that were buying shopping centers only wanted to put big box stores in. Well, what happens when all of them fail? Then what? They're too big for a guy like me to come in and say, oh, I'll take it over and open something. Bring back the smaller stores like we had downtowns, in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Appliance stores, fucking, I don't know. Look at all this parking lot for what? It's a waste. It's a waste of, it could be green space. There could be a lot of different things in here. They don't even ever use this parking lot. And it's just huge. Look at it. Oh my God, people. You could do so much with this mall. I wish I could buy it. So this is a tour of Whitehall. We went from Allentown to Whitehall. And Allentown is really doing good for itself. A lot of new buildings. I mean, somebody finally got it. But we need that guy over here in Whitehall to redo Whitehall. MacArthur Road looks like a shithole. MacArthur Road is dirty. It needs to be brightened up. It needs nice sidewalks all the way up and down each side. A little bit more pedestrian friendly. Maybe make bridges over the highway so you can cross the goddamn thing without getting killed. Whitehall is very pedestrian unfriendly. Very unfriendly to pedestrians. But we need to brighten up. We need a new vision. We need a new mayor, I think. We need a new mayor for sure. Our mayor sucks. I hope you're watching this. It's dirty, it's grimy, there's dirt everywhere. We need to clean this shithole up. Take pride in our community. Right here, it always floods, right where I'm sitting. Oh, we have a lot of apartments in Whitehall. Not everybody, buying online is gonna have its time. It's another 5 to 10 years, it's gonna start fizzling out. Everything what goes around comes around. It's a fad. It's that generation. But when they get older, the excitement's going to wear off. You know, getting Christmas packages delivered to your doorstep. It's going to wear off like everything else. It's only a fad. It's going to have a 20 to 30 year shelf life. How long have we been doing it? Since 92? 95? You know? And listen, pretty soon Amazon's going to collapse. Not like pretty soon as in the next 5 months. But I just got notified by one of my vendors, all right, just sent out a memo to all the retailers like myself that the products can no longer be sold on Amazon, all right, to keep the, what the fucking word, I don't have it with me right now. I would like to read the letter to you. To keep their brand, you know, as a good brand. They're giving you 30 days to get your product off Amazon, or they're going to take your dealership away. Like, you won't be able to buy toys and then sell them. More and more companies are starting to tell or not sell to Amazon because they don't want to cheapen their brand. Amazon is going to come to the way of the 5 and dimes, the what was it called back in the day? The 5 and dimes, the dollar stores. That's what you're going to find on Amazon in the next 5 to 10 years. Amazon is going to completely downsize. All right, because companies are getting smart now. If this is just the adult industry, you think the adult industry wouldn't care, all right? But they do. How many other good brands out there aren't going to allow their product to be sold on Amazon? The day is coming, people. Amazon is going to be a dollar store. It's going to be junk. It's going to be Chinese junk, which most of it is now if you're getting a real good deal. But the days are numbered for Amazon. I'm telling you, but trust me what I'm saying. And they're going to go down quicker than they came up. All right? And shopping malls and shopping centers are going to come back. There's going to be a rebirth. Mark my words. Everything comes back. Everything goes around in a circle. All right?
City downtown, City Place Apartments, 932 Hamilton Street, Cross Street, 9th Street, and South Street, Allentown Station 62, Places Station 78.
Every place is too expensive. Well, right now, inflation is going through the roof. I'm still doing price increases in my own business. All right? And we have a just in the last week, a considerable slowdown the last 2 weeks compared to the same weeks last year. All right? The government isn't handing out any more money. And now they stopped handing out money and prices went through the roof. It's already hurting the economy.
733 North Front, part number 1 to be with bag 2. That's just me.
Well, yeah, everything's going up. Real estate, you know. Don't even get me started on real estate. I'll have a fucking heart attack. Yeah, don't start me on Amazon. Yeah, don't start me on Amazon. You know, I love these people that love Amazon. You're the ones killing America by keep buying on Amazon. Amazon is not the shit. They're not the cheapest anymore. People have the companies, the manufacturers and everything have finally caught up with Amazon, and there's no more selling their shit cheap. But it's a little too late. It's 10 years too late. They should have did it right from the beginning, and he'd still be selling books. Steve, you're right. You're right. You know, if you look in this shopping center I'm sitting here, there's the whole shopping center, people. Well, I can't take this off. It's all big box stores. All right. Now this guy is greedy. They put their money in every store: Big Lots, Petco, TJ Maxx, Boot Barn, Dick's, a huge what do you call it? Grocery store, Burlington, Goodwill. They're huge stores. They invested here just because they wanted national brands to come in here. that are publicly traded. There's 4 small stores down, all the way down in the corner. And they're really unaffordable for most people. Here comes a guy. I gotta watch because he's walking right for me. You know, and nobody, no single person with a vision to open a store can move into one of these stores if they go empty. They're way too big. So, you know, there's no place for the little guys to open up. You know, people are starting businesses and brick and mortar stores, but they're far and few between because nobody teaches it.
For NMI at 2367 Pennsylvania Avenue, Lower Mount Bethel. Communications on off 22038.
The only reason it makes it a different world is because there's internet today. And when we grew up, there was no internet. Life was slower and less stress.
Alright, we're going to send the township to the other call. That should have been theirs anyway.
Look, I do online ordering, but they're only for the products I can't get locally. You know, I still went out and I went to a store today. I could have ordered it online, but I came to the store. And I walked around. I parked a little further out so I could get some exercise and walk. You know, if I can buy it locally, I'd rather come locally and spend my cash. You know, but for some of my designer clothes, I don't want to go to King of Prussia Mall. It's not right in my backyard. Their warehouse is right here in Easton. So if I order something, it comes right here. B&H Photo. There's not a video or photo store, equipment store anywhere in America like it. So instead of driving to New York City to their store, I ordered online. Their warehouse is right across the river from Philadelphia, and it gets here in a day. Things like that I order online. I never order from Walmart or Amazon. And no reason to order online at Walmart when you can come here and buy the goddamn thing right in the store and come home and, yeah, you're done. Don't be afraid to be social, people. Anyway, that's a tour of Whitehall and Allentown. More of a travel thing. And I like to talk about, you know, topics that get people to engage in conversation. So that's what we did. This is a very successful shopping center. This is where two guys started back in the 60s or 50s, maybe 60s. They had a good, you know, 30-year run. They were located right over here to my right. Right here was two guys. They were the only thing here. It was just two guys. It was just one store, like right where Dick's is. Kind of Dick's in this store here. All right. And they were the first store in Pennsylvania to fight the blue laws where you couldn't be open and sell anything on a Sunday. They opened, they got fined, they fought it, and then the laws changed. people who are going to let go. Psych. A lot of furniture stores closed already. Look at that guy. What's he looking at? That's where the little stores are. There's only like 4 or 5 tiny stores, nail salon, whatever. You know, your usual. There's a nail salon in every shopping center has a nail salon. And that's it, guys. I guess we'll end it. It's starting to rain. I got to go do some office work. Yes, I do office work late at night, so I free up some of my morning. Jersey Mike's is still open. Hold on, I'm getting people messaging me. Hold on. You guys are too much. I'm not going to Panera Bread. Their bread could fucking cut your gums up in your mouth. It's so hard. Panera Bread I throw in with Starbucks. Terrible food. Somebody messaged me, said go to Panera Bread. That fucking stuff is like staler than stale. So that's it. Tour of Allentown. The streets got better when we hit Whitehall. The streets were terrible in Allentown. I don't know. Those people should really go to City Hall and complain at some meetings. They really getting the shitty end of the stick. And that guy, that's not a good spot to park. You guys cracked me up. South Whitehall. We had a fire today. There was more chief cars from Greenewald's there than there were fire trucks. I stood there. You'll see it in the video. I looked down. I was like, I must have counted like 18 fire chief cars. I was like, what? Does every fireman get a fire chief car? I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, wow. Look at all these jabronis racing out of the parking lot. Fuck them. I'm gonna block the whole place now. Huh? I was like, I want to get a job at Greenewald's because everybody seems to get a fire SUV. I'm telling you, look, just watch my video. You'll count about 5 chief cars down the one street all had Greenewald's on the side. I was like, wow, there's more chief cars here than the city of Allentown. Oh, man. All right, Mindy, what are you laughing at? Late night, offer a cigar and some music. No, I don't smoke late at night. Mindy, you're welcome. Planet Fitness. Taxes are too high. Yeah, taxes are too high and we're getting nothing in return. Taxation without representation. That's exactly what we're doing. We're worried about the people shooting each other than the streets. What's going on, Miller? The brass rail is done in June. Nah, they had their ride. They had their time. They probably got good money. Now you can go get some good chicken. The place that they're replacing it with has really, like, the best chicken in the country. About 2 guys, yeah. I used to shop there when I was a little kid. Yeah, there's tornadoes coming. We're gonna have to watch. Tornadoes. Look at this guy. Look at this. I love these guys in these pickup trucks. Look at this. Wow, he's cool. Yeah, I always wanted a pickup truck like that. White with black wheels like that and real high. It makes your dick bigger. I don't know. Only real tiny guys buy pickup trucks like that. You know, always notice they're the real skinny, short dudes that have those pickup trucks, and they jump out like they're the Incredible Hulk, and they're about 120 pounds wet. That's what jumps out of those trucks. I ate at the Brass Rail a couple of times, and hardly ever. A few times, but not. It wasn't my thing. But for the people of Allentown, it was a staple in the community. The seat doesn't go back enough for big tall guys. Oh, the seat doesn't go back enough for tall. Steve, you're probably right. You're probably right. In a pickup truck, you know, what the fuck? Why buy a truck with a bed that nobody ever uses the bed? That was the dumbest invention I've ever. It should have been called a work truck and never a pickup truck. It should have been called a work truck. Most people buy these things and make zero money with them. The only reason you buy a pickup truck is to be in a business, make money hauling stuff. But these guys buy that's why I buy an SUV. Why do I want to have a back end sticking out that's open that you never space you bought real estate and never use that space? That's a waste of money. People need their head examined. If you're in a business, you buy that truck and you use it every day till the paint's off the fucking bed of the truck, and now you know you're making money because you're using it. No reason to buy a pickup truck if you're never ever going to use it as a business. You know? No use for a pickup truck. I can haul the same stuff in my Tahoe as in a pickup truck. Somebody's watching me. There should be nobody in my back seat right now. I don't know anybody in this parking lot, thank God, because I always know somebody, and there should be nobody in my back seat. There should be nobody watching me right now. Got Ritz yet? Ritz? I haven't been in Ritz. I've been in there one time my whole life, and I was born right across the street. You're talking the Ritz over at the fairgrounds. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You drive a Hyundai Santa Fe. Yeah, I haven't been there. I like to get to the farmer's market, but I don't need any red meat. I have a whole freezer of red meat, but I like to walk around and see what else is there. I don't get there enough either. Yeah, at the fairgrounds. Q-Mart meat. I've been to Q-Mart more than I've been to the Ritz and Brass Rail combined. And don't ask me why I went to the Q-Mart, because that was worse than any Walmart I've only been in like 2 Walmarts my whole life too. I don't know why, but that Q-Mart is pretty bad. It's like one of the worst places on earth. I would never buy food at that place. And Q-Mart, do you ever see the customers in there? Oh my God. Oh my God. But I guess they need a place to shop too. Oh man. You know, some people, I don't know why they don't comment in the stream here. Okay, let's see. Smart meat is still all goat meat. The beef, pork, chicken, it's all goat meat. Oh, your parents shop? Yeah, we used to go to. They at Two Guys. They used to have a big auto center out front too. Not as big as Sears, but it used to be pretty big. And my dad used to go there to get the tubes for the TV. They used to have a kiosk in there, and you take your tube and match it up, and you get the tube for your TV. Smart, not smart. Q-Mart meat equals roadkill, probably. Oh, man. Isn't it fun that people watch at a Wawa? They're almost the same class of people that go to Walmart. Wawa and Walmart. You notice how they start with W's? Walmart, Wawa. And it's like the same class of people stick with those letters. My other half parents go to Clover Farms and Q-Mart. Clover Farms. I heard of Clover Farms. Don't they make iced tea and lemonade? Yeah, the original one was at 12th and Hamilton. And one day when I was a little kid, we were driving down. I might have been like 12 years old, 11. And the BR neon was out, and it said ass rail. I'll never forget that. We laughed, you know, but there was no cell phone. You couldn't take a picture of it and be like, ah, look at ass rail. The B and R in the neons were broken. It said ass rail. It was the funniest thing. Wasn't a brass rail at 19th and Tillman? I know brass rail was at 12th and Hamilton. Just that was a little place. It wasn't that big. It was like a bar. I don't like to frequent any place with a bar. Because I'm just not in a watching people drink and bitch about everything. I had friends that were big drinkers back in the day. Every time we went out, they would get in fucking fights with women. It really drove me nuts. You know, everybody has a friend like that. You know, you take that one friend out, he has too much to drink. He's usually drunk before he gets there. Then he picks fights with all the women and then gets thrown out of the place. I used to do that all the time, and then I stopped going. I'm not the bar type either. Mindy, I know, Mindy. That's why, yeah. The only place I don't mind really is Staley's. I do like Staley's. See, now that atmosphere doesn't bug me for some reason. But it's a little bit bigger. You don't sit right next to the bar. I don't have to hear those. You know, I sit over there. I eat my 5 dozen clams. And I'm good. I need to get back there. Not like the Gin Mill in Northampton. I don't know about that place. It just reminds me of like a dirty bar. Gin Mill is not a good name for a place. Unless you're a drinker, you know? It just seems, I don't know. How can I describe it? I've never been there. And I don't want to go in there. The Gin Mill is just a bad name for a place. It's just like a bunch of drinkers and, you know, rednecks, pickup truck drivers, and I don't know. Were you ever in the Gin Mill, Mindy? You're from Northampton. How's it going, Computer Rodeo? Watch bands. Okay. Eric Knoll. Oh yeah, yeah, I think you said that before. You're from Allentown. You like to see what's going on here. Allentown's a beautiful city right now. It's up and coming. It's it's the fastest growing city in Pennsylvania. It's better than Bethlehem. It's better than Easton. It's better than any of the smaller cities that are here. They have thousands of apartment buildings apartments going up, new office buildings being built. So it's going through a rebirth and gentrification. Place was always full of trouble. The Gin Mill, yeah, right. I'm not going to frequent. I don't. It just the name is really a big turnoff. It's a terrible name for a business. I don't know who thought when they opened a business and they told friends, "Hey, we're going to open up the Gin Mill." Who thought that was a good idea? You know what I mean? Who said, "Hey, that's a great name, Gin Mill"? Really, Gin Mill? It sounds like you're going to attract the wrong crowd, like meth users and heroin users are going to frequent the joint. I don't know. That's my perception of the place. I could be completely wrong, though. I watched the video. There must have been a band in the Gin Mill. It was on, somebody posted it on Facebook. And I looked at the people in there and I said, yeah, now I know the reason I'll never go in there. It just hit me. Just last week, there was a band in there and they were all crammed in there and everybody looked like they just crawled out from underneath a rock at the Lehigh River. I was like, I would never even get caught dead in that. I'd rather just sit in my house with a bubble over my fucking house. You know what I mean? Before I go out and mingle with people like that. I can't do that. I don't know. It's weird. It was a very bad, I was like, oh my God. They couldn't dance. They tried to dance. The women, blonde with, half teeth in their mouth. It was just a bad scene altogether. I was like, well, now that's the reason why I don't go to the Gin Mill. It's not a nice place. Mindy, it's good to know. Gin Mill is a very old name. Yeah. Oh, I should get into consulting. People that want to start businesses have no sense of business. They need to consult people before they start these businesses. I don't know there's such a better name out there than the Gin Mill. But then if you're that type of person that's opening it, maybe you bought it, and maybe that's the type of person you are. You think that's a great name because it fits your lifestyle. So maybe there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe that's what he wants. All right? Maybe that's the crowd they want. So who am I to say that was the wrong name? Now that I think about it, it could be the right name for that person. Maybe all his friends are, meth heads. I don't know. So why should I make fun of it? I'm not gonna. I take everything I said. Everything I said about the Gin Mill, I take back. On the side, they did have a walk-up window. You're right. The Garfield. Who's this lady? Why is she coming towards my truck? Let me lock the door. Okay, computer. Yeah, I remember. It was something else besides the Gin Mill way back in the day. Nothing nice about Northampton. I can stereotype people from Northampton. They're all the same. I think everybody in that town is related. I swear to God. When they're in Whitehall, I could probably say, hey, you're from Northampton, aren't you? And they'll say, yeah. They all look the same. It's like, it's weird, All these small towns have to have incest because how did they keep the town going? To make the town bigger, they had to screw their family members, right? Whitehall's more transient. This is a mix of people from all over the world came to Whitehall. But towns like Slatington, Walnutport, Northampton, Palmerton, Lehighton, that's all incest. It had to be because, 2 people moved there, they had 2 kids. And then 2 more people, and then them kids had kids, and then that's how they started. That's why everybody has the same DNA in all these small towns, because they started by screwing all their family members. It had to be, guys. Think about it. We all come from probably incest at some point. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like, I go to the ice cream shop, and when I sit there, or not the hot dog shop, everybody coming in there looks like they're related. Even the guy that owns it. I could leave there and I could see 18 more people in that town that have his same type of personality. And the way they move and talk, they're all related, I'm telling you. They just don't know it. They don't know it anymore, but they're all related in Northampton. It's weird. It's very weird. What else are we going to talk about, guys? Everyone in Quakertown looks like Jay. I'm gonna stop my comments right there. I'm gonna put a filter on. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I stopped it in my brain. Poor Quakertown. Oh my God. Oh. They got smart though, because back in the day, what they would tell you so you wouldn't screw your family members, all right, like cousins, first cousins, and your sister or your brother or whatever, they would tell you if you have babies from your immediate family, they'll come out retarded. They kind of scared you. I don't think that really happens, but they used to use that to scare you so you wouldn't have sex with your cousin or something. You know what I mean? It's one of those old, the old days they used to tell you that. Can you stop by station 36? I don't think the new tower's at station 36. There's a problem with that tower. Back in the 40 bars were called juice joints. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I wasn't around in the 40s, but that's good to know. Yeah, station 36, I'm sure that tower's not in service yet. Yeah. The biggest mistake Whitehall ever did was purchase $1.7 million junk. I saw Jay at the PSP. He had 2 people watching. Yeah. I don't do that stuff. Nobody's interested. There's too much news coverage. Why would they watch you? There's too much news coverage on that. Yeah, 1.7 mil. Somebody needed their heads examined, and I you couldn't go to a meeting because the township building is closed to the public, so nobody could go there and bitch about it, that it's a waste of money. But yeah, maybe they'll return it. Who knows? I wish they would. It's a Rosencrapper. Yeah, they're gonna have problems with that truck, I think. They don't make many of them because they're not popular, because they're too expensive. Nobody wants them. It's the first one in the city. It's the first one of its kind in Pennsylvania, and Whitehall was dumb enough to buy it. Right there should have told everybody in Whitehall, we're not buying that. Nobody's buying these. Why are we going to buy the only truck in Pennsylvania? If it breaks down, what's going to happen? Do you see my point? Nobody wants it. So the powers to be in Whitehall should have said, well, why do we need it? If nobody in the whole goddamn state, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Reading, Harrisburg, Bethlehem, Easton, and every little city, Scranton and you know, Erie, if nobody wants that truck, why does Whitehall need it? And nobody asked that question. Nobody said anything. Nobody said nothing. Am I right? Just because nobody has it, that's a reason not to buy it. It's junk. Nobody wants it. I don't give a fuck if it can, you know, I don't care what it can do. If nobody wants it, why are we taking it? Do you understand? They should have gave Whitehall that thing at cost to try to get some business in Pennsylvania. But maybe somebody's getting kickbacks. Right? Huh? How did you sell a bill of goods to Whitehall when nobody else in Pennsylvania wanted that truck of all the municipalities? Thousands of towns and townships, and not one bought this fucking piece of shit truck but Whitehall. There's a problem with that. There's a problem. And don't say I'm wrong and I'm an idiot. You know, there's a problem. Nobody else wanted this truck. Why did Whitehall buy it? Why my tax money? I didn't give a shit if South Whitehall would have bought it. It ain't my tax money. But I live here, and they spend $1.7 million when they have no firemen. And they buy a fucking junk that's never going to get fucking used. It's the wrong piece of equipment for this town, and nobody explained that. It's the tallest piece of equipment around, and we have a fucking zoning ordinance that no building can be higher than 30 feet. Are you kidding me, people? If this was so great, the city of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Harrisburg, which have some of the tallest buildings, they would have bought the fucking thing if they thought it was so great. And it's not that great. I don't give a shit what it can do and what the fucking truck is built out of. It could be made out of gold. It doesn't make it the right truck for this town. Completely idiotic. I hope the mayor's watching. You're never wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. Oh, really, Tony? Well, yeah, they do make crash trucks for fire departments or airports. Why not get a regular tower? Yay, Mindy, you're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. I predict they sell it in 5 years because it's going to be a fucking piece of junk. They're not going to keep that here. It's not the right piece of equipment for this town. They do it to bother me. They do. They did it on spite. Somebody got a kickback. Because there's no reason anybody in their smart, right mind would have said, yeah, let's take that truck. This is perfect for Whitehall. Your ego or your pocket was looking for money. Your ego is too big, and you wanted to say, look at us, or somebody lined your pockets with extra money to get that truck sold. Oh, Philadelphia won't touch it. They gave it to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia said, get it out of here. They bought Seagrave tower ladders. Yeah, don't ask me that question about that fire truck. It fires me up. Fires me up. No city in Pennsylvania. How many of those trucks have they sold total throughout the whole country? So why would we buy it? It's gonna be riddled with problems. They don't build enough of them. Do you understand, people? They don't make these off an assembly line every single day. All right. And another thing we have to get away from is customized chassis in the fire service. We got to stop doing that. That's driving cost up. We got to bring costs down. Customization is killing the fire service with too much expenses. It's expensive to custom make fire trucks. All right? They need to get away from that. Standardize equipment across the board. That way you can put 20 fire trucks out on a lot and say, hey, come here, you can buy one today and drive it off the lot. If you have a broken down truck in your city and you need it replaced tomorrow, come to us. We're a dealership filled with different fire trucks. You can buy one right off the lot. They got to get away from the customization thing. It's costing towns way too much money to custom build fire trucks. That would have been better than this. You know, I don't. Every truck has its little, you know, quirks. Why somebody don't like it? It's all personal preference. But yeah, Northampton bought one. Forks Township got one, and so did our Lower Socket. They all went. They got 3, all the same, just different paint, you know, stuff. You know, but they all got theirs delivered about the same time from Pierce. Why didn't Whitehall go in on that fucking deal? Get another Baker aerial scope. Oh my God. But don't worry, the city liked ours so much they went out and bought their own. Allentown's getting one. They really loved Whitehall's, so they really loved it at that cigar factory fire. So they went out and they bought one. So we delivered. What's this guy's blue lights on for? Am I missing a fire call? What is this? I don't understand. These guys with their blue lights. He was backing up in his pickup truck. He turned his blue lights. Oh, maybe he's watching me. I don't know. Maybe he's watching me. Is he watching me? Turn them on again if you're watching me. Hurry up. No, you didn't turn them on. He's not watching me. You're not special. Exactly. And, you know, every truck is basically the same. They do let some customization. It's costing towns too much money in fire apparatus. It's highway robbery. Put them on a fucking assembly line, knock these things out, and you'll sell more fire trucks because they're going to be cheaper. All right? But they want to rob the communities. They want to rob because it's taxpayer money. Why is this person running? I'm telling you, if Mack Trucks would come back and build a fire truck, 1 pumper, 1 rear mount ladder, and the tower. 3 trucks to start with. And put them on an assembly line and built like, you know, they could do what? How many fire trucks a day off an assembly line? Load up dealers' lots, and they would sell more fire trucks. They would put people out of business. Because what do you really need in a fire truck? There's only so many tools we can put on them. Why do you need customization? All right? A volley company that gets 4 fires a year doesn't need a customized fire truck. So stupid. It's so dumb. Yeah, they need an engine, a CF engine. Maybe 2 different wheelbase sizes. You know what I mean? You get an extra couple cabinets if you go with the longer wheelbase or some stupid thing like that. Side mount pump. Get all your discharges, a low hose bed in the back. You know what I mean? And you knock out, you know, you load them up hundreds a month. You build them, you put a cheap price on them, you'll sell them like hotcakes. You'll put everybody out of business. Mack needs to come back. Mack needs to do that. Forget customization. Do an assembly line. And you'd be surprised how many people will buy those. Yeah, Tony, it would also bring jobs back. I cannot believe a fire apparatus manufacturer has not stopped doing custom builds and just do an assembly line of trucks. Because that's how I would do it. I would reinvent the fire truck business. That's what you need to do. They're robbing everybody right now. You know, lower the cost, you know, no customization. Yeah, I would never run for mayor. Are you kidding me? I'll be campaign managers, is that right? Oh, man. I say bring back Mack. And a modern CF design. Oh my God, you would sell hundreds of these things. Right, as they come off the assembly line, they would be sold. You wouldn't even be able to keep them in stock. I'm telling you. And at a good price point, you'll kill at least 2 manufacturers right off the bat. You'll destroy the competition. if you mass produce a fire truck. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. 9:60. I got work to do yet. I'm a busy businessman. I don't have time out here to solve the world problems. All right. I got things to do. Anyway, yeah, Mac. I hope somebody from Mac Trucks is watching. All right. I hope somebody from the Whitehall Mall watched about the Whitehall Mall. Think outside the box, people. You got to reinvent the shopping mall. All right. Reinvent. This is the day and age that we reinvent what is already out there and make it bigger and better. Where's Burps? Hey, Burps, what's going on? Oh, thank you. Now, see, somebody stopped to let me out, but really, that confused me because they don't have a stop sign. So I was like, why are they stopping and letting me out? I didn't understand that. It's an announcement episode. What's that? I'm gonna give away a mini wand. I'm ordering toys. I'm gonna order the same toy. I'm gonna order a lot of them. I'm gonna keep them in my truck or my warehouse, and I'm gonna give them away on Heckle. I'm gonna start with the women, and then we're gonna do small pocket pussies for the men, and we're gonna give them away. We're gonna do shows like, hey, next time I go live, the first woman that comes into the thing is gonna win a toy. I'll show you the toy and everything, and then and I'm gonna start giving some toys away. And then all you do is email me or DM me with your address, and I'll send it right out to you. No charge. So we're gonna do some giveaways on Heckle. So Mindy, get ready. Well, Yvonne, if you're the first one in, you'll get one. These things are nice. I gave some away already to some girls I know. All right. Yvonne, I didn't know you were in here. Yvonne, are you behaving? Here we go. Where are we going? Oh, I got to slow down. The cop sits right here. God damn it. Not that I would get a ticket here, but your bank tellers. Oh, hey, easy with the bank tellers, all right? Easy. Huh? They love me. Girl number 2, whatever we call her, girl B, girl 2, she's still there. Oh man, when she sees me, she can't smile. Her smile is ear to ear. She can't get a bigger smile on her face. All right, because every time she sees me, that's all I'm saying. When she plays with the toy, she remembers. She remembers where she got it. What did Burp say? Watch your music. Hey, Steve, cupcakes. Yvonne, thank you for the share the other night there. Oh, I don't know what that share. What did you share? Oh, I know what she was sharing the other night. Burps, you liked that, didn't you? Huh? See, you got to find women like this. All right? You got to find women like that. Oh, that's good. What does she have to lose? She has nothing to lose, but everything to gain. All right? She's in the right state of mind right now. All right? Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I might go to Lancaster to a peep booth. I don't know. I might get lucky. I shove it through a hole. Could be her on the other end. What do I know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. As long as it's not her boyfriend down there on his knees, I don't, Peace out. Peace out. Spelled wrong. I don't know what kind of peace you're talking about. Hold on a minute. Let me stop here. It's only 1/2-inch plywood. Oh, Burps, you hitting that. I almost hopped into my car for Pennsylvania that very night. Oh, did you? Hey. Stop the fucking car. It's my turn. You moron. Burps, you were all excited, weren't you? We can only talk like that on Heckle. We can't talk like that on YouTube. I don't know what plywood we're talking about. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the booths made out of plywood. Where are we going? I can't tell you. What night? You weren't in the Saturday night on Heckle. Oh boy, that was pretty bad broadcast. It's not on Heckle anymore, I don't think. It was pretty raunchy. It was like, yeah, that was pretty bad. Where am I? I mean, do they really have to put LED lights on their stop signs in Northampton? I'm confused. Why is that blinking like that? People running the red light here? Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was Super XXX on Heckle. It's your first time here. Who is this? What is this? Hi, Angel. We were giving you a street tour of Allentown, and this basically looks like Allentown right here. This is like West Allentown, like 17th Street. This is what it looks like. All half of twins and row homes. It's fucking. Yes, it was bad. I didn't do it. I did not do that. It's the topic of conversation that the people were talking about in my broadcast. I had zero control. Well, Mindy, you're working hard. I think you were out with everybody said you were dating Carolina that night. You were out on a date, a hot date. They were saying you were on a hot date that night. You definitely missed it. Yeah, I gotta get I gotta do some office work, guys. I can't be out here all night. I wanted to be off in like 30 minutes, and I don't know how I stayed on so long. I was out shopping. I went to 2 Dunkin' Donuts. They were both closed. I couldn't get a drink. And I said, well, in my travels, let me show you Allentown. And then I wanted to be on like 40 minutes. And here it's 9:30. I got work to do yet. So I gotta go. I would like to be on all night. I like to smoke a cigar. I don't know. Was watching the inside of my eyelids. Yvonne, repeat for sure. What's Yvonne? Look at the headlights on this bicycle. Holy cows. Wow, there were some bright headlights on that bicycle. That was pretty cool. Not bad. I like that. He had more lights on that bicycle than most motorcycles in Allentown have. Caroline, I'm good. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end the broadcast. Thanks for coming in. I wasn't on Saturday night on YouTube, and that's that. So everybody have a great night. Think fire safety before you go to bed. Stay safe out there. Yeah, he'll be back. Later, dude. Later, Mindy. Later, Nina. Yvonne, you're going to win that toy, right? You're going to win that toy. But if you snap me, maybe I'll send you the toy. You don't even have to win it. Yeah, I think maybe if you snap me, maybe I'll send you the toy. But let me show it to you first to make sure you want it. I highly recommend this toy. I highly recommend it. So I'm going to do some giveaways just to get, say this is a good quality stuff that we sell. Woo! All right. See, burps, that's what it's about. Why do you think I made a left turn back there? Suckers. All right, guys. Hello, Gino. We're just signing off. Good night, Tony. Thanks for coming in. Burps. Yeah, the next time I'm on Heckle, I got to order some of these toys in from, I don't want to take them out of my stores. So I'm going to order a bunch. Very, very nice toys. And I'm going to give a bunch of them away because I highly recommend them. It's a great discreet toy to put in your purse or to travel or whatever. And I'll guarantee you satisfaction. All right, I'll guarantee you it. Feet. Well, whatever you want to do, Mindy. Feet's all right. I like feet. All right, guys. Peace out. And yeah, we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Is a show. Yeah, so make sure you find me tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll talk more about the toys. Chill out. I'll talk to you later.